Hey Monsters, it's Wednesday, and usually that would mean that I would post the latest edition of Nightly News Kids Edition, as those come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the afternoon, so I post them on Wednesday morning and Friday morning. And my intention was to do one or two videos of me in a week, or hopefully I'll continue to share some life skills or maybe read some more children's books, and then go ahead and share those nightly news options with you if you're interested in viewing them. Today's, which I watched, or yesterday's as the case may be, came with a suggestion that you may want to actually watch it with your parents or another adult. Because I can't watch it with you, I didn't directly share the link. I wanted to go ahead and post a video, share out with you guys that they talk about the protest movement going on, the peaceful and not so peaceful protests, and George Floyd, who was tragically killed in Minneapolis on the street. They talk about those stories, as well as a baby koala that was born in Australia at one of their wildlife refuges. And then they also have a person who is their, like, Inspiring America, is what they call it, on the what you've heard me refer to as nightly news for adults and everyone, who was writing letters and became a pen pal with a lot of people, kind of by accident. So there's some cool stories in there. And then, of course, some questions and answers with Dr. John Torres about COVID-19. So, if you are interested in watching it, it is available publicly on YouTube. The NBC News channel should be approved in our network. And so you should be able to find that video for yesterday's Nightly News Kids Edition. If you just type in Nightly News Kids Edition, it'll be the first one that comes up. If you're not interested in watching, that's totally fine. If you watch and you want to talk about it, obviously you can talk with any adult that you trust. So you can talk to adults at home, your keepers, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, older siblings. If you want to reach out to me, definitely feel free to reach out. You, of course, can email. You can set up a video chat. I'm happy to discuss these topics. If we were in school in the traditional sense, and I know that it's summer vacation, so some of you might not watch this video at all, but if we were in school in the traditional sense, these are the deep conversations that we commonly would have. You know, I'd sit down with you guys, literally sit down, and, in one of the desks with you guys, or in my chair, and roll it out in the middle of the room, and we'd actually have conversations about this. So if you want to have a conversation, reach out. I'm happy to talk about it. If you don't want to have a conversation, respect. But I just kind of wanted to post a video, let you know that there is a new edition of Nightly News Kids Edition, and it's available to you, but I didn't want to put it right in front of your face if you don't want to see it. And so I thought I would go ahead and drop in myself and say something like this. As an alternative, I did share a video about the SpaceX launch from this past weekend. NASA paired with SpaceX, Elon Musk's company, to launch 2 astronauts to the International Space Station. And so it's a science geek video, if you're for sure what the company is called. A little scientist is sitting there and talks about how the SpaceX program is working and what the plans might be and how they did the launch. And so if you're interested in that, that is posted adjacent to this video if you're looking at it on Google Classroom. And otherwise, you'd have to try to find it yourself. So I recommend going to Google Classroom. As always, take care of yourself and each other. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And from my household to yours, we love you. You can see that we're trying to stay safe. I actually got to go to the doctor later today. Regular doctor's appointment. Everything's okay. Happy Wednesday.